You were like, do you want to go walk into 100,000 people and we're going to do mushrooms? And I just pictured me alone. You guys fucking...
Ari ran off and sat under a tree for like 5 hours.
It's so crazy, though,
That's
where we're at.
exactly what would have happened. I would have been alone with a bunch of people I didn't know, not knowing how to get back to the hotel.
It's actually funny thinking that... Turn it up, Lou. Let the people feel it in their cars.
Make some noise for Kendrick.
This is the way you come out. This is good for rap. I've seen Eminem, dude. He just walks out on stage and starts rapping. It was boring as shit.
Eminem was boring?
As shit.
Really?
And he has a live band, which is very big. He just seems to care. You see what I'm saying, Jacob, right?
I mean,
There's an energy to him.
His SNL performance of I was kind of our intro to him and just really like captured us.
He just got good energy.
He's amazing.
And he doesn't do any instruments or anything. He just knows how to like work the stage. He's good performer, very good performer. He won us in Bonnaroo.
Bonnaroo's amazing.
His Bonnaroo performance we were at was just like, I didn't know any of the songs. I'm like, this is great.
Who are you? You left Bonnaroo? Did you not go to that?
You didn't go watch Kendrick, I guess? No.
I mean, I was going to go with you and Ari, but you had a bag of mushrooms that looked like a salad bag.
I threw them right out. I threw them right up. I didn't.
Yeah.
I wasn't on mushrooms.
You guys are going to go walk. You presented it the wrong way, too. You were like, do you want to go walk into 100,000 people and we're going to do mushrooms? And I just pictured me alone. You guys fucking...
Ari ran off and sat under a tree for like 5 hours.
It's so crazy, though,
That's
where we're at.
exactly what would have happened. I would have been alone with a bunch of people I didn't know, not knowing how to get back to the hotel.
It's actually funny thinking that... Bonnaroo, where was your life at that time? Because I'm thinking right now...
TV.
Again, is it?
I was out there with FX.
Okay, because I was gonna... That makes sense. Because I was gonna say that it was... might have been 13, 14? But I was like... It's insane now, our relationship, how much like we'd have been at every single...
Yeah.
It was like 9 years ago. It was every single band that we went to see, you would have come to see. You know what I mean? You really weren't there for a bunch of it.
I was there. We went with FX we premiered Sex, Drugs, and Rock and Roll at Bonnaroo in a tent.
Right.
And then we did the Q&A thing, and it was all under that FX thing. So I was kind of being hustled around by them.
Yeah.
And you guys were there. I did the comedy, but that was also a weird festival, too, because, like, I knew you and Ari, and I loved you guys, but the other...
And
Soda, and there was
Natasha Leggero.
Yeah, those guys really kind of treated me like shit.
Nick Thune
treated me like shit.
Ron Funches.
Not like shit, but
I know what you're saying.
Reggie Watts. Like, I walked up.
Ron Funches was there too. Yeah.
I walked up. They were all outside, and I know them individually.
Sure.
And I walked up and was like, "Hey, what's up, guys?" And they looked at me like they were vampires.
There was two cliques happening.
There was two cliques.
You would have enjoyed our clique because ours was Normand, Christine, Ari, Soder.
Yeah.
I have pictures
Michelle
of you guys
Wolf.
from the tent, yeah.
Yeah, no, it was a good time, but I was stuck between cliques.
Yeah.
I didn't have a clique. I was with the Leary FX clique.
And that wasn't a fun watch the shows clique.
No, they go back to the hotel and go to bed at 9.
Yeah, you would have liked Kendrick Lamar a lot. You would have loved Mumford and Sons was the one that really blew us away too.
But I'm also
Mumford and Sons.
I'm scared of going into at that time, not anymore, because I've been to so many concerts, especially with you this year. But then I was very terrified to go into a crowd of people with people who are doing drugs.
I get that for sure, but I also don't like to do that either. Why Bonnaroo was different and why that situation was different was we had all access. So we watched Alabama Shakes from above them next to the stage, like on a thing.
There's really like different paths you took with the artist badges.
There was just art. I'm telling you, where you had, if you wanted to, 5-6 feet on either side of you, being right up front.
Yeah,
so Ralphie May fell asleep. We knew Ralphie was not long for the world when he fell asleep in a chair in front of a wall of Marshall amps. Like while Kendrick Lamar was playing, we looked over and he was just like sleeping in a chair. I go, he must be dead, because this is not only just a great show, it's thumping.
Yeah, I was terrified of that shit for some reason because I didn't understand even the badges.
Billy Joel killed it.
Even the badges we had, I just thought that got us into our spot
everywhere.
But
we met so many artists.
I hate getting rejected. Like I hate, you know what I mean?
No,
like
You had
you
a
would
thing.
swipe
You
in.
just touched it
There
and
was
you
a
walked in.
wristband
I didn't
thing.
know any of that shit.
You wouldn't even get rejected.
I hated it.
It's wow.
So many times I was
What
in
a
L-
different react. That Bonnaroo was pretty fucking
Bonnaroo
cool.
was like it was one of my favorite festival experiences ever.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome, man.
It
'Cause
was-
the fact we got to go home to a hotel at night was the only thing I could have seen being an issue. Like the camping out aspect of it, I wouldn't be into.
And the comedy tent, that circus tent they had set up, was actually pretty cool. The
It
people
sucked.
that were in there.
Comedy
If I had a
it
private
sucked.
bathroom and a tour bus or something I could shower in, I could live on a tour bus for the 3 days for sure.
Yeah.
But like camped out there,
I think my ride was
But-
going back too. Like I had a certain ride that was waiting for me.
nah. But were you at a different hotel than all?
I
You
was
were
in
at a different hotel.
I was in the Omni.
You weren't at a different hotel. I
I
was,
was in-
going to say because
Our
there was a
hotel's like the
transport.
closest one. To,
Mine was in Nashville. I had to go
no.
back to Nashville.
Ours was 30 minutes away. Yours
Yeah.
was probably more.
Mine was a little more, but it was the really nice hotel.
Mumford and Sons was a band. We were like, whatever, we're not going to see them. And then they were like, well, there's transport going over to the stage right now. Do you guys just want to go? And we were like, sure, we'll hop on. And I mean, didn't know any of the music, and by like the third song, just like jumping and clapping and like singing the chorus chants because they were just so unbelievable live.
I wasn't there with Christine in that regard, but I did enjoy it. I wasn't jumping and singing along with anything, but I did, keep in mind, throw up my mushrooms.
No, that was a different
Earth-
day.
Earth, Wind, and
Mushrooms was
Fire.
Earth, Wind, and Fire, and
We watched
Kendrick.
Earth, Wind, and Fire were awesome. Gary Clark Jr., War on Drugs, we saw. It was Slayer.
Slayer
At like
in the
1 in the
tent.
morning.
I didn't see any of it. I didn't
Slayer
see
1 in the
any-
morning at Bonnaroo was one of the most interesting things I've ever watched,
It was the best Slayer show. We've seen Slayer, what, like 14 times?
at least.
And they always seemed kind of pissed off, and they were like smiling. They were into it. The crowd was into it. Like it was such good vibes.
My friends, though, like I have two sets of friends in comedy. I have you, Ari, Lewis, Joe, but then I have Keith, Voss,
No, but
Norton.
those guys are going to
they
kill
weren't
you.
even there.
Yeah, but those guys like never would do. We
No,
don't. We would go
correct.
to, we went to Brazil.
No,
but we
Bobby.
would never do.
I'm keeping you.
I know.
I'm keeping you alive in this mix of like, no, man, do this fun. Don't fucking go learn how to golf with fucking Voss and just accept old man shit.
All my friends are old and
That
dying.
picture at Voss's barbecue really looked like a club where you guys get together and
Do you have those pictures?
talk about old football days or something. Everyone looks broken and hurt. But if you take a picture like we did when we're at Metallica, or what did we just see? The Rolling Stones. Like, you look youthful, you're in the mix. Your family, you have a young family, the child's young, everything looks like it all makes sense.
Yeah, I need to dump these old fucks.
You got to stop wasting time.
I really do.
No chance. By the way, you tailgate with Keith Robinson, you still have to go headed to the fucking venue 3 hours before the band goes on.
And we have to leave early.
He ain't getting there fast.
No, but
for sure.
we do get better parking.
You do get better parking. Oh yeah, maybe they could wheel Keith around. You know what? Keep Keith in the mix.
Keep Keith.
You know what?
Voss
we need
has
just
a
we need that
Victorian
thing.
parlor.
Damn.
What?
Voss has a Victorian parlor in his home.
Yeah. What are you gonna do? You gonna go talk to him in his parlor and have tea time?
The one good thing, my dog ran in his house and pissed on his rug. That made me-
Really?
yeah, he was
I
so
do
mad.
like that. Whatchamacallit? Voss looks like he should have a little copper thing of sugar cubes that he keeps around. Sugar cube. Sugar cube for your coffee.
But I remember Ari, we did a festival up in Canada, and we were doing the shows, and there's a big rock festival outside. And he's like, we should go. Chris Cornell's playing. And I was like, nah, I'm going to go back to. He was like, no, we're going to fucking see Chris Cornell. And Ari.
Yeah.
And he
what
kind
he
of
does.
forced me, and I went out, and we were like right to the right of the stage, and Chris Cornell was fucking ridiculous.
yeah.
Oh my God, it was amazing.
One time we were doing the Ottawa Blues Fest.
That's what I did with him.
Yeah. Same, and we
That's when me and him actually became friends.
And the one night it was going to be Black Keys Club, that I've never seen live, and I'm not a huge fan of either. But like I was seeing them, they're very popular. And a wind and rainstorm came. I mean, it blew the buckles off the stage. It was very dangerous. There was like metal things swinging around. And Ari just kept going, well, we can go inside, so let's wait it out. They might bring it back. And I'm like, buddy, they're not going to bring it back. They said at one point, they go, let's see if the storm passes and we'll come back. But it got so bad
Yeah.
that I was like, there's no way. He goes, let's just wait around a little bit. An hour and 20 minutes later, they go, they're going to let them break curfew, and Black Keys are going to go on and still play their hour and like 15-minute show or something. And we stayed and we got to watch them. And it's dude, Ari brought me to a blind place. Now here's the thing.
A what?
A blind restaurant where you can't see anything.
Oh, yeah.
It's weird. But Now, Ari gets you out and doing things. I'm not even great at that, but I do like doing the big things. I'm bad in the short term. Do you know what I mean? Like, hey, on your one night off this week, we should all go do this fun escape room thing. I'm like, I don't really want to do that. On a Burt tour situation, I would do that
You have
kind
to.
of thing. You have to.
You have to.
And they're fun. It would be fun if I went that night. But I mean, if it's that we're all going to go see blah, blah, blah in concert. I'm so, like, there's nothing negative in my mind about going to that, the concert. The Fred Durst, Limp Bizkit concert with Corey Feldman. Like, that day to me just sounds like, whatever. We'll figure out the parking. I'll get us good park. You know what I mean? Like, when we went to the Stones, same thing. We figured out parking, like, while I was there.
Yeah.
The lady was like, you can't just buy a parking pass. I'm like, I bet I can. And she goes, well, you got to get out of this line. So I pulled over into one of the parking lots, and I just bought 2 parking passes, and then came back around her. She goes, sir, you need a parking pass. I go, yeah, I just got one. I did the impossible. And then she had to give a reluctant, go ahead.
You're very good at that. And I think if I smoked weed, I would be, because I get so fucking whipped up with, we have to get the ticket. How are we going to get there? When are we going to get there?
No, I do burden myself with
I get
that.
crazy with that shit.
No, I get
You've
weird.
gotten better at like not being a total mother hen, and maybe it was Rob Zombie, maybe it was before that, but sometimes you just like, you can't like worry if you're in a big group. If you're in a group of like 10 people, it's like you can't worry about what everybody's doing.
No, he's
it's like
great at
everybody
that.
has their tickets. No, he hasn't always been though.
Well, with me, you calm me. I want to go to more shit, like that Stones thing. You're like, dude, don't worry about it. We're going to, I go, where are we going to meet? And you're like, we'll meet. And I'm like, all right, fuck it. We're just going to meet. And we met, had a blast.
Yeah.
We left at the right time.
Park right next to us.
Parked right there. It's like you've loosened me up with going to do shit. Because if I'm going to go do something, I'm always like, we have to have the things and everything's got to be right. And I don't want to get fucking
I
stuck.
worry about the tickets themselves always because I do care about that.
I wonder if any of that's like residual. Just
Did you put in for these tickets yet?
no, I need to.
We need so
I'll
many.
do tonight. Maybe some of that's residual of just kind of like being an adult in like the 90s, where if you didn't have a plan, like you had to have a plan.
Yeah.
Whereas
Yeah.
like now it's like everybody has cell phones, you can kind of figure it out in the moment. But we lived like a lot of our lives
Yeah.
where it was like you had to like meet up at a certain place at a certain time.
And you
and
had
everything
to
be-
have written directions.
Yeah.
By the way, what's so funny is I'm so bad at the technology of that. It's so easy in a place because if somebody was like, no, but you're going into a field. Like, how am I going to find you? And someone's like, drop a pin.
Drop a
I
pin,
go,
yeah.
what the fuck are you talking? Like, I understand what that means, obviously, but I'm like, what?
Yeah.
So I can just
I think
drop a
she's
thing
right.
and it's like you push a button and then in like a blue line shows you exactly how to walk to the bird. I'm like, that's nuts. Now the problem with some things like
Phones go
festivals, particularly a Bonnaroo, even at like concerts sometimes, your phone's wacky.
Well, I remember the Woodstock, how crazy that got with the mud and the people and the shit. And
What's 2 different ones? I think right?
That scares me about going to a big event like that. I don't want to be stuck in the middle of some shit when it goes wrong.
No, but that's why again those things like I would never. Dare I say, and I've said it, sometimes when you touch the other side, you can't go back. I would never, ever dream of doing a Bonnaroo where I didn't have artist access.
Yeah.
No, there's no fucking way.
But we went Gen Pop. That was the whole thing of going out for Earth, Wind, and Fire and all that.
No.
The night you're talking about. We're like, we're going to do mushrooms and go out with everybody.
I'm happy to go walk around and look at the little shops at the fest. I'm fine with all that. But at some point, when I'm watching, we have to be able to go and just have like great places to sit and watch and not be surrounded by, because I will get weird with that.
But getting high and using drugs helps.
What a grandpa.
Do you know? No, I'm saying like I envy that I would love to go to a concert
But you have a
and
cigar.
get what?
You have a cigar.
No, you can't smoke a cigar.
Me and Jay were secret smoking cigarettes at Bonnaroo, so like literally every hour on the hour, we're like, we have to go call Isabella
And they'd be
together
like, Jay,
behind the
people
tent.
were like, at some point they go, Jay, we know that you love your daughter, but no one would call their child this much.
But you know what I mean?
I go, someone's like, oh man, you want to go side stage and watch so and so? I go, yeah, I just got to call Isabella first, real quick.
But you know what I'm saying, though? The drugs do help chill you the fuck out. Like when you get to smoke a joint and get a little buzz going, it does
It
relieve.
can also make me panicky, depending on like.
Relieve some of that stress where it's like you're kind of high and you're going with the flow. I'm always me. I'm never not in my head.
I wish you
I gotta be in-
Xanax or Valium or
I
something.
gotta be into the situation, and I have to know the thing. It wouldn't be. Someone goes, why you drive when you live in New York City to go to a MetLife Stadium for anything? Why you wouldn't just jump on that train that drops you off in the parking lot? I go, if I knew that well, I'd probably be the person going like, no, it's better because you could have some drinks, you can get fucked up, and then take the thing right back home. But if it's going to be 4 hours in the car, I'd rather just go, yeah, but I know the way in the car. So I am stuck on that kind of thing. I know my way, and I don't like...
Yeah, like I go to the subway down to the cellar. It takes 5 minutes.
You don't even think about it. You go... In my mind, I'm like, I'm walking up 18 flights of steps and sitting with a bunch of gross people. I'm like, I'm going to go get my car real quick.
Yeah.
But it's like, exactly, if it was just a thing, you're like, who thinks about this?
Yeah.
I just do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it was...
Yeah, like when I took Donnie Dust on the subway down to the cellar,
Yeah.
he was out of his element.
Oh, for
like
sure.
he was bumping into people and
Yeah, why don't you
looking
make
around,
yeah,
trying
why-
to like who he's gonna kill.
Why don't you make a campfire out of these bums with
Yeah.
one with his dick out and the other one with snot coming down his chin and chest?
He was on the train, like I could see him just terminating everybody. It's like,
Sorry, Bobby, I got to start taking out the garbage. Yeah.
this
Hold
is
up
funny.
these pictures.
Oh, here's the picture of my.
Oh my
Oh
Christ.
God, my crew
Yeah,
is.
make it big.
Oh God, my crew stinks.
Make it really big.
It's
Yeah, Max is making Brett Michaels look with the cat dragged in face.
he's doing his mewing.
Yeah, he looks like
He's doing his Bobby.
He looks like he's doing his look with the cat drags in. If you bring up Brett Michaels in that album cover, it'd be great.
And this is your crew.
Oh, this was the argument. Whose crew do you rather hang out? We never had this talk.
Oh yeah,
Oh, this is great.
you were on the.
Okay, so whose do you want to go through first? Mine
no,
or
let's,
yours?
let's bring them both up and let's see who we'd pick to make the perfect crew.
Okay.
See if we'd take some of mine and eliminate some of yours.
Wait, hang on first.
Oh, mine is all sick.
Oh, God damn it.
My crew's fucking on the verge of death.
You don't have to panic. It's fine. Okay.
Yeah, a lot of your crew is leaning on stuff.
Yeah.
They're leaning.
Go look, Brett
Stand
Michaels,
up.
right there on the top left corner. Look what the cat dragged in, album cover. That's what Max is doing. He's giving Brett Michaels lips. He's sexing it up. Well, let's talk about right out of the gates. This is a real sausage party.
Where was this?
This hang.
This was at Rich Voss's house. He threw a barbecue. He's got a brand
Beautiful house, right?
beautiful house in almost farmland though. It's
It's pretty rural.
it's rural.
Is that
you
lake
go-
behind him?
No, that's just a house.
Okay.
He's got a built-in pool. He's got a nice pool. He's got a big house.
Yeah.
Nice
Yeah.
little street. It's way the fuck out there.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's
An hour?
It's a good hour.
Okay.
It's an hour and 40 from me.
Now here's the hang.
Oh boy.
We'll go in order. Let's just say two. If we're going cool, not cool, let's go to a just complete net zero right here. As you got Danny Braff sitting with Jim Florentine. Jim Florentine hangs out with Iron Maiden and Ozzy Osbourne, and Danny Braff gets berated by you.
He hangs out with Joe Russell. So you got Danny Braff, but Danny Braff was invited kind of. I was on the phone with Voss the night before.
Oh,
And Danny-
tell Danny to come.
Danny said, "Can I come?" And he's like, "No." And then he felt bad. He's
of
like,
course.
"If you want to come, you can come."
He asked if he could come?
Yeah. He did.
That's weird.
Well, Danny's weird.
Yeah, he's a fucking.
Danny is weird, I guess.
He's a fucking autistic magician.
Now,
You can't-
let's talk Jim Florentine over here. The guy hangs with rock stars. He's wearing a Rammstein shirt. Doesn't look silly for his age. His beard looks fantastic, and the guy still crushes young ass.
He does. But he is leaning over. He knows how to take a photo because if he was standing straight up, his little.
He was special ed on Crank Yankers. This is plus points for
Yep.
you, I'd say. But
Metal show.
Danny Braff, though,
Yep, he ruins it. But you gotta kind of listen with Danny.
I love Danny Braff.
I love Danny Braff too, but he
I
was.
probably have a better conversation bullshitting with Danny than I will with Jim personally.
No,
it's not true.
No, that's not true at all.
I don't even know
That's-
why.
that's
As I was saying it, I go, I'm lying to everybody.
Most ridiculous thing ever.
No, me
You
and
can't-
Jim would talk about all kinds of fucking cool shit. Yeah, Rammstein. Oh, nice Rammstein
Also
shirt. You ever
known-
see? I've seen him like 5 times. Like, oh, dude, they blew the fire thing. Yeah, you're right.
Also known Jim for 20 years.
Yeah, what are you gonna talk to Danny about? Fucking sleight of hand?
Danny Braff said in front of children at Lewis's thing, he's like, I had my dick played with by that redheaded girl, and then she wouldn't come back to have sex.
What an asshole.
And there was children in the room.
I'm gonna give Danny Braff this though. On the road, magically,
Yeah,
I don't know how he does it.
gets pussy.
Not just puss.
Mhm.
He's gotten really good chicks on
Oh,
the
he's
road.
funny when he opens for you.
Yeah.
He's not that funny.
Well, I mean, girls like the guys on stage.
Girls don't like guys on stage that look like that.
Well, then he's drugging them. Are you trying to get us to look into something, Bobby? Is that what's the thing he's doing? Is he hurting them?
I'm saying that he still might have magic.
It's possible.
He's
He
still
may have actual magic.
He
Yeah.
hypnotizes them.
Let me tell you something. He got a girl in Miami at the Improv.
I know you're like upset.
I was violently angry
Now,
because she was there with her mom and she chose to go with Danny after the show. They met and then she blew him on a lifeguard chair at the beach.
So sexy.
Yes, exactly. Which is mind-numbing to me. But yes, I guess Danny Braff,
I'm
So
looking
is
at
that a
his
cancel
message.
out?
Did Bonnie take the picture?
probably. Bonnie wants nothing to do with any of us.
all right, let's say Bonnie's there.
Bonnie
But wait,
hates us
so
all.
we're right here. Is that? Do we agree that's a net zero, or do we get
They
plus
cancel
points?
each other out.
Is Danny Braff is not cool at your barbecue, inviting himself, as Jim Florentine is cool?
I would say you'd have to
Jim
take-
Florentine dated Robin Quivers for a while. He was regular on Stern. I mean, the guy's cool.
He did?
Yeah, he dated. You didn't know that?
was like
No.
that played out on the show. Yeah.
Oh, they were.
I just heard they just did a replay on that when I listened to Howard Stern History last week, and they always laugh because one thing she said, like, tell us something that would surprise us about Jim, and she called him a deep thinker, and then they just laughed about that for 20 years. Yeah, and because he came in, he was like, I did an upper decker on this thing the other day, and he's like, deep thinker. Robin said you were a deep thinker.
No, he. Yeah, they were actually serious though. There wasn't
For a couple
even-
months, I
They
think,
were
yeah.
actually boyfriend and
Girlfriend for a couple months. Yeah.
Yeah.
She went within the gigs, I
And,
believe.
and I've talked to him about it too, and I'm like, was that just a thing? He goes, no, I liked her. She was good. We had a good thing going. She's really sweet and nice.
Now we're gonna move over, so we're net zero.
Yeah. Okay. All right. If you're gonna add Danny, because I am friends with him. I don't want to throw him under the bus, but he wasn't supposed to be there.
He asked
it was
to be invited.
But
it
he was.
Okay, Jacob.
was.
Yes, when you put it like that, he was
can't-
there. He shouldn't have been in the photo. Let's put it that way. When he should have took the photo. Bonnie should have been in his spot.
Danny Braff?
He should have took the
But
photo.
Danny looks like
Danny
he
Braff?
He interjected.
Danny Braff isn't in this picture, and you got Bonnie next to Florentine. One, I say, cowboy rules. That's what should happen after Voss dies. Bring the kids together and shit. But Bonnie next to Florentine, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's a pretty cool grouping.
Bonnie's
Yeah.
cool.
Bonnie's cool.
So she should be where Danny is. And
But
Danny should be
unfortunately,
taking the picture, and
Dan-
Bonnie should be standing next
Danny
to
invited
Jim.
himself and then wouldn't take the picture.
and then smiled in the picture like he belongs in the picture,
He
which
looks
is
very
annoying.
comfortable
By
there.
the way-
Super comfortable.
Way too comfortable.
I'll tell you what he looks like. I'll tell you what he goes, hey, Donnie, where's your daughter?
he looks like a neighbor that popped over.
Oh, you guys barbecuing? Now, next to that, you got Jim Norton, who's dressed. He's holding on for dear life to what I can only assume is a light spring jacket.
Yeah. And he had a hole in his t-shirt under his armpit, a massive hole.
Why?
And then the bottom of his shoes, when he was sitting at the fire pit, were all worn out.
He lives in a penthouse.
He is a millionaire. Listen to me, a millionaire.
Well, I only know that because of his wife's music.
Yeah, of course.
I'm married to a millionaire.
Yeah.
Millionaire, living penthouse life. You're so jealous of my mussy. Now, Jim's got, a world of cool under his belt.
I mean, yes.
But also under his belt, he's getting fucked in the butt by a woman. So I don't know. Is Jim Norton himself a net zero for cool?
I think
Is Jim Norton the hybrid of a Danny Braff and Jim Florentine?
I think though that nowadays having been married to a transgender woman is a notch in your belt.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I mean, that's pretty cool.
At
It
this
is pretty
part.
I mean,
cool,
this
you're
guy's
right.
this guy's rolling in, millionaire, married to a beautiful trans
I
woman.
come from a different time, so
Yeah.
I'm seeing it wrong.
Yeah,
You're correct.
You have to see it now. He's above above it.
What is he, a +5? We've been +5 points?
I would say +5.
Okay.
Okay.
+5 points of cool Virgin Norton. Now,
Oh, Jesus.
just some guy.
No, he's a comedian.
Who?
I would have to call Voss.
All right, call Voss.
He's a comedian.
Who?
He's a comedian.
What's his name?
I forget, but he.
Why don't you ask your glasses who he is?
Hey Meta,
Hey, why don't
who
you
the
look
fuck
at
am I looking at?
Look at your glasses. Hey, who are these people?
Hey Meta, who's that middle-aged guy I'm
He goes,
looking at?
this is the cast of Wild Hogs,
You want me
a
to-
film of older gentlemen who decide to still ride motorcycles.
Do you want me to text boss?
Yeah, text Voss.
Okay,
Who's
hold
the
on, I'm gonna take a
guy?
picture.
Who is this guy?
Who's the guy in the
He's a
Nashville
comed-
shirt next to you?
He's a comedian.
What's his name, though?
His name is Doug.
He's been doing it for a really long time.
Long time.
Just look at his hair.
I don't think he does it that much anymore.
No, but he stayed friends with Voss. He made the barbecue cutoff list.
Well, Voss's barbecue it spans centuries.
This guy at least got invited. Danny Braff just asked if he can come. What else, psycho?
Can I come? That's crazy.
Listen,
Can I
you
come?
understand? Voss,
Crazy.
Voss is 67.
Uh-huh.
So the span.
How many
of-
summers does he have left?
He has 2. the span of comedians that he knows goes, generations. I mean, he could have a lot of people in there that you probably wouldn't know now. Mm-hmm. That could.
Oh,
be
is this
there.
guy from back in his crack and improv days?
Yeah, he could be from back in those days.
You want to do crack and do improv? Jews and blacks.
I mean, Don Rickles could be at this party. In
Oh, yeah.
Voss's, yeah,
It's
But,
true.
But it has to be said, nobody knows who that is, so that's a negative.
No,
That's a
we do
zero.
know who he is.
Jeff Cesario?
No, we know. I know him.
Bruce Baum?
You
and
don't
we
know his
all.
name.
And you think he's a plus?
Wayne Cotter?
He said hi to me.
Wayne Fetterman?
He was like, "Hey, Bobby, how you doing? Good to see you." I was like, "Good to see you too."
We know Wayne Fetterman.
Shecky Beagleman?
It's a negative if you don't even remember his name.
Jeff Dunham?
Within the context of what we're trying to say, what's the
I'll go
better
back to
group?
Jeff Cesario again.
It could be
Jeff Stilson?
No,
Okay.
it might be a Jeff.
I might do that.
Who is he?
Al Lubell.
No, I know Aldo Bell, not him.
All right, it's not Al Lubell. I'll keep going here.
He was a comic. He was
Mm-hmm.
one of the people who did comedy.
Eric McMahon?
No,
Okay.
closer. You're getting closer.
That was an actual guess.
Um,
That it might have been Eric McMahon.
it might be. I don't know people. I'm not good with names.
I don't think it's Eric McMahon.
I'm not good with names.
I'm
You want
running
me
out
to
of
call?
names. I'm running out of names of old comics I remember from. Is it Geechee Guy?
Geechee guy.
Chips
I
Cooney?
group text you with Rich.
Chips Cooney?
No, let me call this asshole.
I'll keep going.
I know he's
dude.
on the radio.
There's so many more I remember from the day, and I can't think of names right now.
But
Wally
thi-
Collins?
This is his nap time though, so
Rob Magnani?
he might not Rob McNally. Rob McNally had one of my favorite.
I'm
sets.
sleeping in my brass
Hello,
room.
Voss.
Yeah,
You're on the radio. You're on the bonfire.
I just woke up. What do you want?
I told you. I told you he's taking a nap. we're going.
It's hot out.
All right, it's hot out. I know. I don't know what the fuck that
What
means.
an old Jew.
I need you to slow down.
It's not Tampa hot.
Damn, man.
Oh, shut.
I-
What do you
It
mean?
sounds like
go-
Palestinian propaganda video.
We're going over the photo from your barbecue.
Yeah.
The guy between Norton and you with the gray hair. Who is that? He's a comedian.
Eric McMahon.
Eric.
It was
McMahon.
Eric McMahon.
Eric
Oh, I nailed
McMahon.
it.
Okay, Eric McMahon. Okay, thank you.
Eric
That's
McMahon.
it?
That's all.
all.
That's all we needed you for.
Good. Bye.
It was Eric McMahon. Eric McMahon was actually it's Vinnie Brand's best friend. I don't know if that's still the case, but it was his best friend and was there present for the time when me and Vinnie got into a weird thing.
Yes, Eric McMahon.
Yep. They would do. They were the ones like him and Vinnie when we would come up for open mic.
Really?
Remember I told you that story? I'd go for, and if
Yeah.
there was an audience, him and his friend Eric McMahon would do like an hour and a half long show, and then be like, if you want to stay for open mic, and we're like, we're driving up to do this open mic.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, Eric McMahon. Okay, so that's
Say it.
this is a zero for cool.
All right, so 0.
0 points for
So
Eric McMahon.
we had +5.
+5 is good. What's Norton?
Wait, +5 Norton?
No, +5 was. Oh yeah, +5 was Norton.
+5 was
Sorry.
Norton, and Jim got canceled out because of fucking Danny.
Yes.
Danny wasn't supposed to be there or in the photo.
Right, you're understanding.
Yeah, there
Danny,
he is.
Danny asking asking if he can come to a bar. Can I come to a barbecue? Forget all the just maybe it's not that cool Danny to begin with. By the way, I'd invite Danny to my barbecue.
I would too.
You have to.
He looks like he interjected into every conversation.
Yeah.
he was-
What are you guys talking about? Family stuff?
He just wandered over and
Arms behind his back?
made himself part of the conversation.
there was
Hey, is it mayonnaisey or vinegary coleslaw?
Well, it's funny because Voss only got like 6 hamburgers for some reason.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
And
What?
Danny took one, and I was annoyed.
Oh, you should have been.
I was
Why
like,
do you only get
Too many-
6 hamburgers?
because he's dumb Voss. He got 19 Impossible Burgers.
Oh.
You know, because they're
vegetarian.
he's known for shit barbecues. He
You're
doesn't-
supposed to have the opposite numbers of those things.
Remember my-
You get mostly burgers and 6 impossible burgers.
Yes. Remember when he used to come to my barbecue, I had food for days.
You did it right.
I did it right. And everything, first of all, everything was homemade.
You know how to treat
the macaroni salad, Don made.
Yeah.
Granted, she forgot to put it out for 2 years in a row, and we had 17 pounds of macaroni salad in the house.
Well, you got to remember, Bonnie's out there earning a living, take care of her man, so she can't be out there
That's true.
cooking and everything.
I-
And you don't want Voss potato salad. I
Look at
promise you.
I don't like when I go to a house and they
It's
have
got old timey ingredients in
when
it
they
and
have
shit.
buckets of potato salad from the store.
I don't care if it's good.
I don't.
I genuinely don't care if it's good.
That means you threw this shit together that day.
I'm trash. I'm telling you. Used to do Costco salads to put out for barbecues.
Yeah.
Never complained.
I would go to Costco
Very
ahead
good.
of time and then go store stuff at the walk-in at the Creek in the Cave and then go pick it up
I'm not
and
that.
take it to the barbecue.
Dawn makes everything from scratch.
Sure.
And the cake
She's home.
makes it from scratch.
Yeah, nobody else is home.
That's what I like.
Yeah, you get scratch from
I
home.
like scratch.
I allow Christina to have a career. Therefore, she will get yelled at on the high holidays.
Wait, did
okay.
anyone swim?
Well, me and Max were the first ones in the pool, and then everybody jumped in.
Okay.
But
Everybody.
I'll tell you this.
Norton swam?
I'll tell you that. You want to go back to Norton? Okay, Norton. I love Norton. I love him.
He's a +5. By the way, he's the only one
But
carrying
this-
points so far
This
for
might
you.
be this might take away his 5 points.
Okay.
Norton came in,
Okay.
ate, I think 2 of the hamburgers of the 6.
Come on.
Ate, I think 3 hot dogs. He ate.
But if you had to do what he does sexually, you'd want to fill up too.
He ate all his food, then went into the living room by himself
Right?
and went to sleep.
Okay, Bobby, went to sleep? You're
Went to-
literally
I went. I
pulling
go,
points away from your only point getter.
I go, where's Norton? He goes, he's sleeping in the living room.
With a hole in his
In
armpit,
the
busted up shoes.
He's in-
And he just crushed 2 of the burgers? Bad. This is bad.
That's 0
I'll
now.
bring him. I'm going to bring him
Yeah.
to 1 because he's married to a trans. It still makes you cool in the world to something. He's get down to 1 point though.
Yeah, he was not part. He ate in the little screened-in porch in the corner. Then he went in and slept on the couch, sitting up in the living room. Then at this photo, just before he was leaving, he came out. We all sat around and smoked cigars and hung out in this little pit. When Keith showed up, he came out, and we kind of hung out. But Keith showed up. There was no hamburgers left.
That's fine. He probably shouldn't eat
but,
red meat.
But Voss goes.
Talk
like-
about a guy who needs an Impossible Burger.
Voss came out and he goes, "I got you steaks." Because when he told me, I go, "Dude, get steaks, get hamburgers." He came out with steaks, but he brought the little thin ones. He brought the little
Cube
T-bones.
steaks?
The little the little thin like Waffle House breakfast place.
Yeah.
Do you know those little? He had 3 of those.
They're like smashed burgers, basically.
They're little tiny thin
Yeah.
T-bone steaks.
Sounds awful.
It was terrible.
Also, Keith can't cut food.
No, he had to eat it with his fingers.
God damn it. All right, I'm going to give Eric McMahon. So Jim's down to a 1. I'm going to give, in fairness, Eric McMahon a point because I will say this. While Unknown doesn't bring any fanfare to the table, Eric's a funny guy to talk to.
Yeah,
He's a funny dude.
He was a great guy. He's a good guy.
He's the first person to I heard the term calling a girl Pennsylvania 7. Really made me laugh.
Yeah.
Then you got Voss. Voss, the guy just makes himself not cool.
Yeah.
He does this.
Yeah.
He does it to himself. But what do you give Voss? I'm going to give Voss 2 points for having the joint.
Okay, well, here's the thing.
He's slinging dick enough to be with a lady.
He has a brand new house, brand new pool, and the pool was littered with leaves.
Fuck.
So
All right.
I went in the pool, and he's like, "I cleaned the pool." You didn't. If I had a pool party, when I had a pool, I had an Intex pool. It was a little, remember my pool? Little pool I had? I cleaned that thing. It was sparkling. Like there wasn't a leaf in it.
Yeah.
There wasn't anything. Before anybody showed up to my pool.
It was your dream, like the guy from Justified. His
I
dream was to have an above-ground pool.
I cleaned that little fucker. It was crystal clean. I put the solar. For this $350 pool, I spent probably $800 on accoutrements to make it great. I bought a ladder that didn't go in it, so when you went into the pool, it was actually you could get in and out without fucking killing yourself.
Yeah.
I bought a different filter for this pool, and I went on the internet and figured out how to hook up a bigger, better filter to this little shit pool. I got a solar tarp for the top, so when you got in the pool, it was a nice 70 to 80 degrees in my little pool. His pool, leaves everywhere.
It's upsetting. Your pool is
And-
still trashier, though.
And he had a jacuzzi.
Yeah, attached to it.
Two of them
Oh, really?
attached to it.
Yeah.
Two jacuzzis. One you kind of just swam into from the pool. And I was like, dude, turn the jacuzzis on. He's like, I don't know how to do that. Bonnie knows how to do that. And I was like,
What?
dude, flip the jacuzzis on, man. And he goes, Bonnie does it. And then he goes,
Dude.
Bonnie, put the jacuzzis on. She's like, why?
Listen, I would rather
What?
have Christine build us a fucking new room, an addition on the apartment by herself, than have her figure out the technology in the house.
It's an on button,
A
Jay.
man has to figure out the technology. I'll be honest, it's not always as easy as an on button.
No, I don't
the
know.
place we were at out in L.A., that was pretty complex and complicated. It would
Well,
be.
I don't know if you've seen Bonnie lately. She does dress like Magnum PI.
She does.
So
You're not wrong. Okay, so Voss gets... Bobby, I'm going to tell you what's been fun about this bit so far, and I put bit in quotes because this is 2 weeks ago now.
Yep.
We both had these pictures in our lives. It's on stage. They're going to have an on stage from Fully Loaded, and it was. But your thing was like you're hanging out with those jagoffs. He goes, this is a more fun hang.
Yeah.
We should break down.
We're going to break down the hang. When we finally did hang around the fire pit, it was fucking brutal. And as soon as Keith showed up, now Keith has been the instigator of all brutal, mean shit from the start of everything.
Sure.
And people give Colin the credit for the table. Keith he would always be the one whispering in people's ears about shit.
Oh, get you in a fight with someone. Yeah.
You know that.
Sure.
You know Keith is just a
course.
mean, a genuinely mean old black man. Yeah. He should be on a porch in a rocking chair yelling at children.
I mean,
No,
that's
absolutely.
why look at him in this picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll be happy. He's happy to scare kids and shit for sure.
Now Keith did show up. I can't because. All right, so go to the. So Voss is.
No, we're still in the. You have to get your common score here.
Okay.
I mean, Jay, you're a big skimmer. That's gonna really
Oh,
bring it
dude.
I'm
down.
a big time skimmer.
Jay loves to skim.
It would have been an hour and a half skimming this pool.
Lewis had 3 leaves in his pool that were definitely there that day. I got those out.
Dude, you would have fucking lost your mind.
Now I'm starting to think the water might be discolored. Are they treating the water right?
No, the water was fine, but it was just there was a lot of stuff on the
I
bottom.
don't like that.
I don't like
that
it.
one
You know the
goddamn
little
bit.
vacuum robot that goes around?
No, I don't know.
They don't have a vacuum
It's
robot.
like you got people coming over. The pool should be crystal.
I feel like they bought a house, like people do that where they buy just like the model house, and they're just like, this is fine. Like whatever it is. And it's like, how does it work? I don't know. The pool, I think we have to get a pool guy at some point.
Voss, I'll tell you this: first time in the pool, that day.
Yeah, he said he only gets in the hot tub.
He got
but
in
doesn't know how to work it.
Doesn't know how to work it. He got in the pool for the first time since he owned the house. Now, if I had a built-in pool in my backyard, I'd be in it every single day.
Every day that it's open, that I'm in that house, I'm stepping foot into it.
In the pool, swimming, frolicking, thinking.
Hot tub at least.
Well, now that you're okay with the naked thing, you definitely go in the pool every day.
Oh, you're right. If I was able to get naked in my own pool, like, you're right, because I would just get out, towel off, and put on my bedclothes.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't even think about that. Now, every time I look at a house, it'll be like, well, people can't see me swimming naked because that's going to happen. So I'd prefer they're not around.
Yeah, so the pool was a little dirty, and Voss, he only bought 6 birds. I mean, he did not buy a
but
lot of
we're
shit.
almost through here. So far, you have 2 points. Voss is going to be no points. You talked him right out of points.
Well,
he threw a barbecue.
I just want, Jay, I want to
The
be
food
honest.
was a mess?
I'm not here to play games and cheat. I want to be honest.
Okay, now we get to Aaron Berg. Aaron Berg's cool points. Good conversation, funny,
Great. Smoke cigars.
very funny. Smoked cigars.
Great.
Yeah, I love Aaron.
Good hang.
Great
Aaron Berg,
hang.
good hang. 5 full points.
Nice.
Robert Kelly, fucking radio star, star of television, fantastic actor, world-class broadcaster,
Father.
killer father. Is he letting his son make faces like Bret Michaels and Look What the Cat Dragged In album cover? Sure.
That's Bobby's face. He's doing Bobby's face.
He's doing me.
Stop teaching your son how to be a boy toy.
I mean, look at like when Bobby calls you, his lips are like,
You'd go, Maximus.
Kiss me.
What's the thing from American Dad? Maximus, this is why you keep getting molested.
Nathan.
No.
Oh yeah.
He was
Sorry.
he was making it. Okay.
I know.
You got it?
I got
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Okay, good.
She's good. She's
Wow.
good. Timing's not
she's
great.
all right.
She's good.
No.
Okay,
I'm
good.
producer.
So, Bobby, you're 5 full points. So we got
I
5,
can't believe how big Max is, though. Look, he's almost my size.
10, 12. Max for a cool point. Is Max part of you, or does he get his own 5 rating or out of 5 rating?
I say Max.
Did we leave the kids out?
I
No.
would say leave
No.
Max in.
I mean, we're leaving him. Can I have a reason for the reason? I'm going to say a 2 points.
Yeah, because Danny's there.
2, yeah. No, 2 points for Max. Here's the thing: when there's a kid around, it does take down. Like you're not going to say certain things.
Yeah,
and
but
you're not going to.
with Max though, he.
I know, but
he was
still,
in it. He was in it.
still, you'll see they'll pull back. The kids will pull back a little bit because the kid's there.
And
I'm gonna
can I
give-
just say this about Max?
Mm-hmm.
I remember Danny and Joe Russell were at a gig one night,
Mm-hmm.
and Voss was coming down to hang out, and Max said to me, "Dad, can you do me a favor?" I go, "What's that?" He goes, if you're gonna have one of these guys watch me tonight, can you please have Voss do it?" I was like, "Why?" He goes, "Because I don't want those 2 beta males watching me." And I was like, "Yeah, I'll have Voss watch you if you think."
Who's
Voss-
coming from?
That's deep.
Yeah, he didn't want to be supervised by Danny Braff.
He didn't want to dominate his own babysitter.
Yeah, so you got to give him a little more credit for that.
Listen, I'm giving him 2 points. I'm just saying the nature of having a kid there.
Yeah.
Because look, I'm
He
going
gets
to go
as many
now. I'm going
points
to
as
swing right
Voss.
over, and I'm going to have Aaron Berg's daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Who I'm giving 0 points to. Because now this is a little beautiful little girl.
Beautiful.
And who is and the sweetest. Now you can't say a lot of things around her.
Well, around Aaron Berg's kid, you can.
It's still, you know what I mean.
Yeah,
It-
yeah.
It just brings like when like kids that age are just going like I gotta watch a little bit. You know,
Yeah.
can't say this. And then you have Aaron's wife, Christine's sweet. Christine's very
I
sweet.
love
She's good.
Christine.
I'll give
Christine's
Christine
great. I mean,
Christine's a
Christine's
point.
great.
Christine's a
Whenever
point.
I see Christine, I'm like excited. I'm like, oh, I have somebody to talk to.
Christine's 2 points then for Christine alone. Christine Meehan's getting Christine Berg
and
is
you got
getting 2 points.
You got to give Dawn 2 points because she was like, "I shouldn't be in this picture."
Is there water anywhere? Dawn's is there.
Dawn's there, but was like, "I'm not getting."
Is Nikki there?
Who?
Nikki Norton.
No, Nikki did not come. She came that night.
Oh, all over
But
his
Bonnie and
back.
Dawn are there.
Bonnie doesn't want to be in the picture. Bonnie
Is
took
Raina
the picture. Raina wants nothing to do
Yeah.
with anybody Voss knows.
Yeah.
Like, we went up in the house and Voss opened the door and said, "Raina, say hi to Bobby and Max." She went, "No."
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I mean, that's Raina.
Well, that's not good though.
No, it's not good at all. But
not
she's,
good.
I remember
Okay.
when Rachel had her baby, Frankie, and we were all out in front after the Colin Quinn drive-in HBO thing we did, and we all went back to the cellar, and then Raina walked up to Rachel, "Why'd you name your kid Frankie?"
Jesus.
And we were like, "Raina, what the fuck?" And Rachel was like, "That hurts." Like that actually hurt her
Okay.
feelings.
Raina gets 5 full points. Dawn, 5 full points for not being involved in the pitch. She couldn't be bothered. She goes, I'm fine.
She knows her place.
Bonnie for sure gets 5.
Yeah.
Bonnie's 5 full points.
Yeah. No,
Christine, I'm going to give 2. Because now that just the simple fact that she's Berg's wife, though, now you got to watch what Berg's talking about. Do you see what I'm saying?
we did have to whisper a couple things.
Yes.
Yeah, you're right. We did. We were whispering a little bit.
She's 2 points.
Yeah.
Keith Robinson.
Take away all the points. Take them all away.
Keith really looks like a gangster godfather.
He really does.
like he's in Compton.
Here's why Keith. This is why Keith sucks. Keith always has to bring somebody with him now.
Just know something that I started Keith in my mind as at least a 4.
Nope.
And I was only taking a point away because it's you got to get him everything. And for Christ's sake, you're gonna have to cut up that shitty steak the Voss got for him,
Yeah, you're
and
gonna
then
have-
feed him like a child. And nobody wants to see Keith go through that.
Well, Keith brought somebody with him,
He's got an essential person.
He no, it was he's always it's not he always has some girl, you know, that girl, and she came in.
A comic or something?
I don't know what she was.
Okay.
But she sat down and she started, you know, with that shit.
What shit? Come on.
She made one comment that really got under my skin.
Purge yourself.
She said, well, is there we're sitting around the fire pit doing our thing, busting balls, Keith's trashing Voss. We're literally just smashing
And what'd you
Voss's
say?
party. We're just like trashing it. Like, this stinks. Voss's house stinks. His fucking food sucks.
Okay.
It's the funnest thing I've done in a long time.
Okay.
In front of Voss.
Right.
And
And Keith's nurse.
and she said, no, she wasn't a nurse. She's a friend. Some, you know, that girl. That
Nurse
he-
friend.
No, just a comic, somebody.
I have no idea.
I don't know who she is. And she's like, can we have music? Is there any music we can play? Can we, like, right in the middle of, like, can we play some music? And, like, you know, I mean,
You have to ask for music, though, at a barbecue to start playing.
She went-
You're at an old-ass barbecue.
she went like this. She goes, you know, even play some of your old white guy music or whatever. And I was like, what the fuck does that mean? I go, play some of your music. She goes, no, you guys aren't going to be into my music. And I went, how do you know we're not going to be in your music? What type of music? And she's like, I like Nubian, Puerto Rican something. I don't know what the fuck it was. Nuyorican. And I was like, I go, put it on.
Don't.
I go, why not? Put the fuck
Reggaeton?
I go, take my phone, put whatever you want on it, whatever
Don't.
you need. She was like, no, I don't want to do that. You guys won't like it. I'm like,
She's right.
yeah, but nobody gave a fuck. It's like, if you want to play something, you don't have to put us. I don't even know you. We're sitting having a good time, and now you got to put us down.
She's a zero.
Wait, should she? Do you want her to cancel it? Because what we
Well,
did with
I say,
what we did with Jim and Danny is Danny was a -5 and Jim was a 5, so it's a net 0. So we can give Keith a 5 and we can give her a -5.
and make him
Zero.
a zero.
Net zero.
He's
Okay.
a zero.
Keith was 5.
Andy showed up 4 hours late.
Okay.
He showed up
Keith's
at the-
not a 5 now. Here's what I'm saying. She's a -5,
Yeah.
and Keith may have only been a 3.
And Keith loves it. Keith loves that he brings these little pests that are going to fucking ruin it.
All right. So he's 3. She's -5. So they're a net
-2.
-2.
Yeah, I would say that.
Okay, so let's
does
call that
this look
-2.
right?
Because now it's not.
Okay, let me see here. Bonnie, I'm going to count it up right now.
Can I tell you why?
Quick
'Cause
math,
now,
yes.
now everybody's like, we're all trying to make her. It's like we're here having our time that we have. This is what we do.
Yes.
And now we're worried that you're not having a good time.
No, I know. Stranger danger sucks no matter what, let alone stranger danger that's not
Stranger
Stranger danger
sucks.
It's exactly what it was. It's like you're here. You don't know anybody, but whatever it was inside you, you had to kind of take over and make yourself just hang out. You want to play music? Hey, can we play some music? Yeah. What do you play? Whatever you want. And then when you
You
don't
won't
have to,
like my music.
Yeah, you don't-
old fucks.
exactly.
You old racist motherfuckers.
Put on whatever the fuck you want.
What do
Nobody
y'all want to
gives a
listen to?
shit.
Elvis?
Yeah, exactly. That's no. She said that. She said Elvis.
Yeah, that's the black people think all white people love Elvis.
She said Elvis and
thing out there.
fucking who's Frank Sinatra.
Oh, Jesus.
I mean, not that I would not turn either one of those off.
I would have thrown a rock at the stereo.
She sucks
You should
for
just
saying
start
that.
playing Elvis.
Called in a trap. You like this? You son of a bitch? Now go fucking wheel Keith into the other room.
So annoying.
Go wipe Keith's butt.
Yeah, exactly.
Hold his butt cheeks open while he wipes.
So now we were all sitting, but we did once we all sat around that fire pit and we started smashing Norton's fucking stupid shoes, and we started trashing him, and then it went over to me, and then went back over to Voss and his dumb dirty pool, and then we started trashing stupid Keith for not being whole,
Okay.
and
And
it
then was
wound up.
Keith's lady friend just sitting there like bored.
She actually
like,
at one point was
eye-rolling?
like, "Yeah,
This
like
old people talk.
yeah," it was almost like that's mean. Like I heard, that shit.
George Bush Sr. What?
Yeah, it was a little like.
She just thinks she doesn't know stuff at all.
And she's taking a chair out, like
Roll down windows.
it's like, like you sat in a main chair. You know what I mean? Like, go pull up a fucking chair.
Tube television. What? This is my impression of her all day.
Yeah.
Atari.
You guys use that phone with the dial?
yeah. Rotary phone. Say who?
What's a dial?
What that? Okay, so we got is do some quick math. Bonnie 5, Raina 5. We're at 10. Dawn another strong 5. We're at 15. Ooh, Danny Braff comes in, knocks you back down to 10.
God damn it, Danny wasn't supposed to be there.
Oh, but guess what? Jim puts you back up to
15.
15. Now, Jim Norton coming in 2. That gets you 17. Eric McMahon 2 puts you at 19. Rich Voss 2 for being the homeowner. At least he's on the lease. Puts us to 21.
I don't think he is.
Aaron Berg 5 full points coming in at 26.
Yep.
Bobby Kelly making another 5, bringing us up to 31. Max for 2 points, bringing us to 33. Ooh, Piper coming in with a stiff 0, keeping us at Christ's age, 33 years old. 33. Christine Berg, 2 points, bringing us up to, where are we at? I keep talking and saying too many words. 35. Keith Robinson adding 3 points, bringing us up to 38. But looks like we're going back down to 33 because Keith's lady friend brought us down -5 points.
Wow.
33 total points.
Now, if you cut this back 15 years ago, we're all getting 10s.
Maybe
10s.
Well, this 5 was the main score. I
All right,
figured.
5. We're all getting 5s.
Yeah.
I mean,
I like
yeah.
to do everything in star search scoring.
I mean, Danny was still doing magic.
You're all wearing black like rock stars, except
What?
the outfits. I dig the outfits.
There's red. There's pink. There's light blues.
Yeah,
Salmon.
Danny's wearing it's the one guy that stands out, except for
Yeah, we are
What's
all
the name?
wearing.
Oh shit! Hang on. Whose dog is that down there in the bottom?
That's Bonnie's.
What's the dog like? Is it a shitty dog? Is it not friendly with people?
No, it's a cool dog.
Super cool dog?
Yeah, cool dog.
Throw 5 more points on there for the dog gets 5 points. Everyone's happy to see a dog.
Doodle was there too. Doodles was there. Doodle's a great dog.
5 more points.
All right, great. She
5 more points. So that
she
brings
was
you
on
up
death's
to
door, and she's doing great now.
43 points.
There you go. Well, I mean, look at.
Yeah.
3 points. Not bad. We should take a break and we'll come back and then.
Jay's very confident. He gave the dog
I'm
2
nervous.
dogs 10 points.
Yeah, he really.
I think
is.
people are excited to see sweet dogs. Both of those dogs aren't dogs that even you have to go. Are they
No,
cool? They're
no.
so sweet looking.
Lovable, yeah.
Our dog, right away, sometimes people go, it's like, whoa, 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 it's like a muscular looking dog, but you're like, this
I
dog.
love that you gave the dogs more points than Aaron's wife and kid.
Yeah. Aaron's wife and kid bring negativity to a gathering of dudes. He says it's a gathering of friends. We're rating that. The Friends gathering.
Yeah.
Dogs bring joy.
Dogs
do.
bring joy.
They're just the only ones in the picture. Dawn was there, Bonnie was there, Raina was there. There were lots of
We
wives
gave
and
points.
kids.
Yeah, we gave points for all them.
Yeah. But why did Bobby? That's what. So if Dawn, Raina, and Bonnie all got 5s,
Yeah.
why did Christine and Piper get 0?
Because they ruined.
Because Piper being there, a child, makes conversation have to be watched more. Were you not listening when we went through
No,
this?
no. I said. Okay.
And then I said, Christine is now, she's not just a comic who brought her kid, it's Berg's wife. So then you got to be careful. Berg's got to answer for jokes and shit that we make or gossips or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You got to watch because there's a wife there.
Yeah. Dawn, you don't have to. Dawn doesn't give a fuck.
Christine, you think you'd be a 5 at this party? What a lunatic.
Christine, you'd be a 5 at my party.
Thanks, Bobby. You'd be a 5 at mine.
Mm-hmm.
Jay would be a 2.
Unfortunately, Christine can't have 1 without me.
Jay's back up to a 5.
Oh, somebody's became a 5. You guys want Christine to clean up topless? Woo! We're getting this party up. We'll see my friends hang, I guess, after this. Oh, is that Elvis? God, I love Elvis. He's
Also,
a friend
I
was
have
right.
our actual barbecue.
Perfect. Let's do that one.
Well, you
instead.
don't bring up my old barbecue.
No,
That
this
will-
isn't that old. Go ahead. Get out of there. We'll do it when we come back. We have to take a break right now, everybody. We have a bunch of ads to read. How many ad reads today?
0.
0 ad reads today. But
We're killing it.
Jim Norton, that party 3.
0.
What are we still on vacation time?
God, whatever. This network hates us.
There's still commercials.
Is this called a network? We'll be right back, everybody. It's the Bonfire.
Bennington is on weekdays at noon in the East.
I don't see the purpose of the butt plug unless you're trying to enlarge the butthole. You might as well put a pickle in your ass. You know what I mean? Like, what are we doing here? I'm going to say this about sex and about comedy. I don't appreciate props. You know what I mean? It's disgusting to me. You know what I mean?
Bennington, weekdays at noon Eastern and anytime on demand.
SiriusXM Triumph. Get real answers with Dr. Laura.
No nonsense advice about relationships, marriage, kids.
Tough love.
It happened is not a phrase anybody uses when they take responsibility.
Inspiration.
Every time you go to bed with a negative thought, you have to match it up with a positive one. That's your new rule.
Dr. Laura. Plus, Megyn Kelly, Glenn Beck, Nancy Grace, and Dave Ramsey. All on Triumph. SiriusXM 111 and on the SiriusXM app.
Boaters know that bad weather, like storms, lightning, and wind, can turn a fun day on the water into a challenge. But what if you had satellite-delivered weather data giving you the full picture of what's around you, even when you're offshore and out of cell range? With SiriusXM Marine, get up-to-date weather and fishing info directly on your boat's display. Plus, you can add SiriusXM Entertainment. Visit SiriusXM.com/marine to learn more.
Philo's got a world of entertainment for you to explore with just one subscription. Sign up today and start watching all the networks you love, like A&E, MTV, Discovery, Lifetime, Hallmark Channel, and so much more. Featuring current seasons of all the best drama, true crime, reality, and family-friendly shows you can't afford to miss. And with up to 3 streams at once, you'll never have to fight about what to watch. Get started today and unlock our library of over 75,000 movies and shows, and save all your favorites with the unlimited DVR so you can rewatch them anytime, anywhere for up to a year. Philo now includes access to AMC Plus. You can discover your next obsession from its collection of hit originals like Mad Men, The Walking Dead, Killing Eve, Orphan Black, and tons of blockbuster movies. There are no contracts, no commitments, and no hassles. For just $28 a month, Philo's a better way to watch TV. So what are you waiting for? Visit philo.tv and sign up today to start your 7-day free trial. That's philo.tv.
My wife and I both, we ended up mildly sick for a few months, and the nasal congestion was probably the worst part. I had like a post-nasal drip, just super congested all the time. We were taking everything we possibly could, but nothing really worked.
Kyrie was miserable until a friend recommended Navage. Navage offers immediate drug-free congestion relief, flushing your nasal passages with refreshing saline and sucking out mucus, germs, and other airborne irritants. Don't live in misery this cold season. Use Navage so you can breathe easier, sleep better, and feel your best right away.
The biggest thing Navage has done has completely cleaned out my nasal passages. It was from the first use. I was able to just clear out anything that was stopping me from breathing correctly. Navage helps me clear the way, literally clear the way, for me to operate better in the rest of my life.
Experience the Navage difference yourself. Navage is available at Navage.com or at Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, and Rite Aid. Navage, N-A-V-A-G-E.
Whether it's expanding your business, upgrading your equipment, or covering payroll, you can score big with SwishFunding.com, the slam dunk solution for your business funding needs. If you have at least $25,000 in monthly revenue and been in business for at least 1 year, qualifying's easier than a layup. We fund up to $5 million in 24 hours. Go to SwishFunding.com, SWISH funding.com, SwishFunding.com.
Hey, this is Sal Volcano, and you're listening to The Bonfire with Big J. Okerson and Robert Kelly. And, you know, just being around greatness like this, you kind of end up absorbing it. And as a comic, what we do is important. And I don't take it for granted, neither should anyone.
Who's bad?
Who is it?
J-Lo. J-Lo.
Most untalented?
I mean, dude, she's...
I mean, you have to have some kind of talent to have that ass, right?
No, you don't. Oh. No, you don't.
But to be that pretty, though?
No, when you're pretty, that's your talent.
Yeah. And then her ass, though?
No, not her ass.
Oh.
Her ass is not good.
She's a great dancer.
Come on. Stop with that crazy shit.
I'm sorry, Jay.
You've already had to apologize for Doja Cat.
Listen, I did not apologize. You're out of your mind. Listen, you have to accept that people have different tastes. And
No,
my
there's
taste,
there's some universals.
there's not a universal taste with that.
There's some people you can go, it's not my thing, but of course it's hot.
Her ass is deformed.
Does that make sense?
Maybe I was wrong.
Yeah, dude, you're
I think I was 100% wrong. And look at me, Jay. Jay, look at me. I'm sorry.
It's fantastic.
I'm so sorry.
Nah, Jacob's still out.
It's a little but look at it now. Now it's not good. Now look at right there in the middle.
Yes,
Right there.
that is a very unflattering picture of her ass.
Not that one. That one. Haboo.
Yeah, for sure. I
Haboo.
understand what you're saying, but I'm telling you, it's
Too
the
much.
off season.
What off season of what?
I don't know, whatever she does with her ass to make it look the other way.
Oh, whatever.
Airbrushing.
Yeah, airbrushing. And stuff.
Boo. It's too big. It's too.
Listen,
it's too loaded.
Dude, I saw it in person, and it was pretty fucking fantastic. I didn't look all cellulite like that at all, dude. She looked insane.
Yeah. All right. Well, she's better than me.
Hmm?
She has a better ass than me.
You know what? And then we could both agree that I'll also there's her and Hustlers right there. Go down. Killer. I mean, killer.
Yeah. I guess you're right.
Yeah, pretty great.
That's all right. It's better than Doja Cat. Was that me?
I like it better than Doja Cat also as myself as well. J-Lo, I would say.
Well,
but before we get into her singing thing, which I do want to get to, we should get the numbers for my hang the same weekend. I couldn't go to the Voss barbecue.
You couldn't go to the Voss barbecue, and you were actually on the Fully Loaded tour, and we both had photos of our times on the same day.
That's right. I was in Maryland.
Maryland with this crew.
All right, let's do the crew. Where do we go? From left to right?
Left to right.
Okay.
All right.
You got Joe DeRosa in some cut-off shorts.
Well, yeah, he looks like Janine Garofalo.
This picture is taken in front of a lot of people, by the way.
Yeah, I mean,
he was in Better Call Saul.
He was in
Great
Better Call
comic.
Saul. Yeah, he's a fantastic comic.
he was in the movie Cheat with Bill Burr and Robert Kelly. That's
Robert
available
Kelly.
on YouTube right now.
Correct.
Great, written and directed.
Really fun live show from Montreal.
Fun live show, Montreal. That was a great one.
That was my first Montreal.
That was the Cheat the live show we did at the Cleopatra. Great show.
Yep.
Oh, listen, Joe DeRosa parties. He gets down.
Gets
he
down.
engages. He collects people to do things together at a party. Joe DeRosa is a 5.
Tries to get you to hang way longer than you want to.
Absolutely,
If
but
not a 10.
he's a 5. If you can't have 10s,
Can't have 10s,
He's
but
a five.
His own
he's a
bar,
5.
sandwich bar.
the guy could also just
Yeah.
at any time
Yeah.
bring over a gaggle of sandwiches
Yeah.
that are out of this world.
Yeah, I mean, it's funneling, it's laundering money for the mafia. But yes, he does own his own.
Now,
That's allegedly, by the way. The way,
Allegedly.
the way Christine just looked at me like I was kidding. What the fuck? It was a joke. Do you know something I don't?
No.
What the fuck was that? She just
now, can I say
stared at me.
something?
Like, what do you have, a
You
percentage?
never know what the Italians are up to.
Oof.
Can I be fair to myself here?
Yeah, be fair to yourself.
I'm gonna give myself 2.
No, you're out of your mind.
No.
Jay, this is some horse shit that you're pulling right now, and I don't like it.
I'm not.
You're not
a heavy
giving us-
drinker. I'm not a heavy drinker.
You're a hang, dude.
I do want to kick out, though. At a certain point, like I want to kick out.
No, Jay, you can't give yourself. You're out of your. You're a 5.
I have to be talked into a lot of things.
Yeah,
I
well,
have to be.
you're talking about a bunch of silly shit.
It's the weight you bring when you're there, not when you kick out.
It's in that right there. You on the show, backstage, hanging.
Yeah.
You're generous with conversation. You don't get cliquey. You you'll talk to people. You'll go from spot to spot. You'll bring people together. You're smoking. You're hanging. You're drinking. You're having a good time, and you're constantly looking for a laugh.
We always have to agree on a score here.
You're not. I refuse to give you less than a 5. If Joe DeRosa is getting a 5,
Joe DeRosa
and
goes,
somebody in here said a 10.
Christine, Joe's not looking to leave the barbecue. Joe wants to hang.
Joe wants the barbecue to become breakfast.
Yes.
Yes.
You're both 5s.
Yeah, you're a 5.
I would say a 5 and a 5. I mean,
Objectively, you're-
I would say DeRosa at some point is going to turn into a 3.
This is going to cause problems.
At some point, DeRosa is on the verge of causing problems. So,
Dude, did you go get in bed with my daughter and just lay down next to her? He goes, oh, dude, I didn't know what fucking room I was in. I'm so sorry about that. You're a 3 now, Joe. That's how cool you still are that you only lose 2 points for almost sleeping with my daughter.
he's a 3, and Jay's a 5.
DeRosa's a 3 currently.
I would say DeRosa's.
No, DeRosa's got to be a 5.
DeRosa's great at the beginning.
Brings it.
But at the end,
No, but he's
he
not-
tries to get. He tries
he's
to
not
make
there yet.
He tries to make the party go too long.
But he'll take it elsewhere. He'll take it elsewhere.
He will. He will let you go.
Joe's
You're
a
right.
5.
All right,
for
I'll
sure.
give 5.
He's just lonely.
Maybe he's lonely. Whatever it is, makes him a 5 at a
works.
hang.
Yeah,
He's a 5 at a hang.
A
for
5 and a 5.
Sure. Type of Sounds, you got to give a 5 because the guy brings the heat, the tunes.
But he also does he do stand up too?
At this barbecue?
Yeah.
No.
Not the barbecue.
No one's doing stand at the barbecue. This is pure hang.
Cypher's a good hang.
Cypher's got stories. Cypher, you could ask him stories about.
He was Lil Kim's DJ.
Yeah, Biggie Smalls in his
famous,
heyday. Yeah.
Famous in New York.
Cypher Sounds barbecue.
All right.
10 out of 10.
Yep.
For sure.
Yeah, he's and he gave me all when I started losing weight
Mm-hmm.
and I had no cool clothes. He hooked me up with all his old hoodies from Bathing Ape. Those $300 hoodies.
Yeah.
He brought me down literally bags of clothes
Yeah.
to wear so I could look a little cooler than I did.
Hell
Do you
yeah.
have any of those left over?
Cypher Sounds.
Yeah, I do. Do you want one?
Well, I know somebody's daughter really wants one.
Do they?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
Whose?
I'll rummage through them.
So
All right,
3 5 so far.
All
Five,
right,
five,
now
five.
I mean you might as well just move on to the next one because nobody's not going to give him a. He's a 5-5.
Well-
he's a 20.
Well,
Really?
no.
Well,
I mean, here's the thing. I of course, want to say a 5. Dan Soder, we're talking about. I want to give a 5.
But he did ruin the bonfire.
But I will say no.
He did make it Simple Jake and the Boys.
I will say that Soder doesn't drink it all, but he does smoke pot, and that does still get him in the mix.
He's a hang.
Dude,
Dan's a
listen,
hang.
you
Dan's a
can't-
5.
You can't
Soder's
fucking
fun, God damn
You
it.
can't fuck with Soda, and it sucks. Because he is a 5 no matter what.
Kreischer. 5.
He is the party.
I mean, he brings the whole thing.
He did make you do a lot of silly shit.
And
but
he
it
makes,
gets him
but
out
that's
of
it. He
his
gets you to do
comfort
it. Yeah,
zone.
exactly. I wouldn't go holding fish and boating and all this goofy shit if he wasn't driving us there.
Okay.
Stavros,
I mean,
another killer
Jesus
hang I just
Christ.
talked to forever.
Stavros is the best. He's my little son.
Adam
he was my son before I had my son.
Aw.
Did he get his tooth fixed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Adam Ray.
That's such a
Adam Ray is such an interesting. Maybe
Rocking the
2
look.
years ago, Adam Ray, I would have given like a, I don't really know, maybe a 2 or something. It'll be cool. Adam Ray, when I went to do my podcast run out in California, I missed 2 other podcasts because me and him went so long just yapping. He was so awesome.
I
Adam
don't. Well,
Ray.
here's the thing. I can't vote on that because I don't know Adam Ray, but I've only heard amazing,
Fantastic
I mean,
things,
just
yeah.
fantastic.
5, another 5.
I'll give you the 5 because that's all I've heard is fantastic things.
Tony Hinchcliffe.
I love Tony.
I love Tony too. Tony, another great hang.
Okay, but
Keep talking. So he'll keep conversation going.
Yeah,
He's
about-
funny.
He laughs a lot.
He laughs a lot at your jokes.
Yep.
He's a giver with that. He's going to tell you the price of a lot of the things he has, and it just inevitably inside is going to make you go, how?
Yep.
Oh, that's awesome. So,
have you seen my new Corvette out front? I had him ship it here so I could drive it to the store.
but you'd always rather deal with your internal problems than not have him around.
Yeah,
Tony's a 4?
I would say, listen.
He causes something inside of you. It's not his fault.
I'm going to tell you this. Tony, you think would be a dick. You know,
No,
the
he's
way
not a dick.
you think he would be a dick, but
You
when
think
when
he would be.
No, he's not a dick at all.
You think? Listen to what I'm saying. I'm not saying he's a dick.
I think you're calling him a
I'm
dick.
saying you think he would be.
He's my friend.
Let me finish.
Okay.
Fucking.
Just know this is a guy that I care for before you.
Listen,
just be careful of your next words.
Well, know this, that I'm a guy you care for more.
It's true.
Listen.
But you're a 5.
Here's the
Hands down to me.
You think he would be a dick when you see him or you hear him talking or whatever, but then when you hang with him, he's actually a really sweet dude.
Very sweet.
And he's not. He'll walk up, Bobby, and he'll come up and talk to you and ask you stuff. And he's always been nothing but a sweet dude. When I was at Rogan's Club for the first time, he brought me everywhere, showed me around, told me. I mean, he's just a very welcoming dude when he doesn't have to be. You could when I walked into that green room at the mothership, and it was Rogan and him and all the guys. He could have been like, "Hey, what's up?" He got up, came over, got me a drink. I mean, he's a 5.
He's good people.
I would say he's a 5.
I'd say it's a 5.
5. I'm trying to find ways to knock a couple points off because I'm dominating the shit out
I
of
mean,
you.
there's so many less people we're calculating, and the score's so much higher.
Chad Daniels.
Shut up, Christine.
I was worried that it was going to be not fair.
Right.
Is that Chad next to him?
That's Chad. Yeah, Chad Daniels.
Chad Daniels.
I think.
Great hang.
Yeah.
Good guy.
Good guy. Funny guy.
Down to earth.
Fantastic. And then Leanne.
Wait, is Chad 5?
Yeah.
Leanne, we know.
Fucking Danny.
And Leanne. You can't take a 5 from Leanne. 1, great personality. Will laugh at everything. Unoffendable.
Unoffendable.
Sweet. Talk a little shit.
Yep.
Get a little gossipy. And just, make sure her big thing is like comedians, how much she believes in making everybody on this lineup happy.
Generous.
Generous
beyond belief.
Great gifts.
Yeah.
Insane gifts. Easy 5. It's a clean sweep of 5s. Now,
can we do something?
Now, Danny Braff, I will inform you guys, Danny Braff did ask to come to this.
I do want to say this, though.
I was on the phone with Bert. He was like, can I come? Bert was like, no.
Can I ask a question?
Mm-hmm.
If we took these two parties, put them side by side, and we were going to throw a party, and you could only have a certain amount of people. You had to eliminate people. Who are the people? Jay's chewing. Yeah. Who are the people?
Can you hear it?
Yeah, we can all hear it.
I thought it was
sound like a fucking Billy Goat.
Wait, do you guys want to see the totals?
No, I'm sorry.
No, I don't want to see the totals.
So there are 17 people. Well, 15 people and 2 dogs for 43 total.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad.
And 10 people total for 50.
I mean, it's close.
We ran the board.
You ran the board. But now, if you're going to take those, can you put those up side by side, Christine? If you're going to take
the pictures,
you're going to take these. Yes. If you're going to take your party, your hang, and my hang, and make an ultimate hang,
right?
Would you just take your full 50 hang?
Yeah.
You wouldn't take anybody from my hang.
If your gymnastics team got perfect scores across the board.
We're talking about a hang now.
No, I would swap some out.
I would swap some out. I would 100% swap some out.
I mean, mainly to get Bobby.
Yeah, I would swap me out.
Okay. I know me and Bobby could be at the same party in this
Now,
situation.
who are you eliminating out of your party to add me to the party? Come on, you know who it is.
Chad Daniels, I would say, because he's the person I know the least.
Okay, so Chad's gone. I'm back in.
Mm-hmm.
Now, so
Okay.
so the party is basically your party with me. But now, is there anybody else out of my party who you'd take to make your party funner?
Bobby, I got bullied into putting you into it. Oh, yeah, Bonnie.
Bonnie's the best.
You got to get Bonnie away from Voss, though, so she can really cut loose.
Oh, yeah, listen, Voss
Start
is
smoking pot, drinking and shit.
Voss is not in the mix.
No Voss. So now we get, I think...
I would throw Keith without his sidekick.
Keith's in there?
Keith would be back, and no one's getting away with bullshit.
I feel like the guy comes with a sidekick, though.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't have a sidekick. No sidekick on this one. Just Keith, hanging in the back.
He's in. Well, there's a lot of golf carts in this too. You're swinging over to the fully loaded hang, I assume. So there'll be some golf carts and stuff. He'll be fine.
All
We'll
right.
get him where he has
Yeah,
to
we're not
be.
going to Voss's house.
Okay.
We're going to your place. We're going over to the fully loaded.
A big arena in Maryland.
He had paid a lot of money. Not
back at this place, by the way, all my life. Beautiful pool right out back of the venue where we had the after party. We swam there all day.
Great.
Beautiful, warm.
Any leaves in it?
Not a leaf in sight. It was crystal clear water. There's
How
a
was the food?
basketball thing. Oh, it was catering. It was pretty good that night. It wasn't great.
Okay.
And pizza showed up, which wasn't very good either.
Okay, so you got me, and then would you take Keith or would you take Norton?
If we wanted burgers, though, there'd have been more than 6. Would have been the thing. Would I take who were Norton?
Is there anybody else out of my party that you take?
I love Aaron.
You'd take Aaron, without his wife and kid.
Berg. Now here's the thing. Berg Energy I'd like to see hosting, which boots out Cypher Sounds.
Mm-hmm.
Berg can't
we're not
DJ,
talking. We're not
but he
talking
can
about
dance.
show.
We're talking about hang.
We're talking about hang.
We're talking hang.
Is Cypher DJing the hang though?
No,
he doesn't.
No, we're
All
just
right,
we're just
Berg.
the hang. We're all
Tony out, Berg in.
Cypher's the only one making this not racist.
I would
What
say.
about Keith?
What about Keith?
No.
Keith is blacker than
We do have Keith.
than Cypher.
Godfather of Compton, Keith.
He's sickly and he keeps his legs as a table. He's the only one in the picture. He's got a full plate of food on his lap.
That's not bad. You could use him as a table.
We can use him as a table.
We could.
Human table, Keith?
Yeah.
It doesn't seem right.
could
I
put an
respect him too much, son of a bitch.
You could put an ashtray on his leg.
His special's killing, by the way.
Yeah.
People talk about it a bunch.
Yeah. It is killing. He did a great
So
job.
fun to watch.
Okay, so we take out Tony and replace him with Aaron or Keith?
No, not Tony.
Why?
Who's going?
Who's
Wait,
going?
who have we eliminated?
Chad. Chad's gone. I'm in.
Just Chad Daniels.
Chad's gone. I'm in. And then we're gonna.
Oh wait, I guess for the argument's sake, we can go. Like, let's get the. No, man, you're gonna want Leanne's.
No, we like Leanne.
You're gonna need Leanne's organizational skills for this
Dawn's
thing.
very organized.
Oh, you want Dawn at the party? We're rooting somebody for Dawn. Dawn's not even in the picture. That's not fair. I can start telling you people whose job I don't even understand that I just see hanging from a ladder on Fully Loaded every day that I'd rather have there before Danny Braff. I'm
No
joking,
kids,
Dan. Danny,
so
I'm
Axel
joking,
Piper
by the way.
He's not joking. None of us are joking. We
Danny,
didn't
I
want
am
you there.
joking.
You shouldn't have been there.
No. It's batshit to you. Just know that if I have a barbecue, that if Bobby's coming, you are for sure welcome to come. I know you're his essential person.
Do you know what he did at the end? He went, Bobby, you're going home right after this? I go, yeah. He goes, are you going 287 or whatever it is? I go, yeah, that's the way I go home. Can you drop me off at exit 38? It's on the way home.
Exit 38.
So I had to drop him
That's
off.
a weird way to put it.
I had to drop because he Google mapped where the closest exit to his house is, and this had to be ahead of time. And said to me, "Will you drop me at exit 38 at the hospital? I'll get an Uber from there." So I had to not only get off an exit going home, I had to take a right, and then a left, and then a right, and then take a left and go down that road to a hospital and drop him off.
Well, that's actually more considerate than asking you to drive him all the way home.
How about this? Go home. You weren't invited.
You weren't even invited. That is
No.
wacky.
No,
Also, give me a right. Dude, there was a comic, Warren Holstein, dude. He used to drill me with that all the time. He would come to the cellar when I was there every night.
I remember him.
And we lived near each other in Queens at one point. He always goes, you done? You all done here? And I go, he's like, I'll ride home with you if you're done. And I was like, no, I'm hosting. I'm still here for like another hour and a half. He's like, I'll wait.
No.
And he just would. It was wild.
Yeah, the ride
It
home.
makes sense. I swear to you. Like, I liked Warren. I didn't mind. Me and Warren and Carla and his, I think, wife now, would go to movies on weekends together. We all kind of in the same area. Not right near each other, but like close. And so I liked them very much, but it was just a weird, like, it was a bit of an overstep. Like, I'll wait for you to finish. Like, buddy, I'm going to be here for 2 more hours.
You
And
as
then, and by
well.
the way, it's like also, when I'm done, I was young. So, like, when I was done, it was also, sometimes we'd go over to, like, the Turkish lane, the VU, I guess whatever the VU is now, you'd call it, Fat Black Pussycat upstairs, and, like, we'd go there and,
The
like.
lounge.
Yeah, we'd go to the lounge and, like, hang out.
Yeah, but
and
now
shit.
you have to wait. You got to drive him home. Yeah, dude, the ride home thing is, it's a reach. It's like you were depending on me to give you a ride home. Like, you figured it out. You went there knowing that I'm going to give you a ride home. And I guess the thing is, if I say no, I'm a dickhead because it's on my way home. But it's not. I got to take an exit and a right, a left, a right, and then a left, and then go down the fucking street to a hospital. It's not. If I can see the Sunoco sign from the exit, that's right off the fucking exit.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
A hospital's off the exit.
That's off the exit. You know, so it was kind of like a shit
Jewish
thing.
hospital's the only one I can go to.
So anyway, so we got Tony's out. I'm in.
Tony's out for who?
For me, you asshole.
No, Chad Daniels was out for you.
Oh, Chad's out for me. Who's Tony out for?
Berg, I said.
Berg. Okay, so we got Berg.
You're going to eliminate Tony before anyone else?
Who am I getting rid of? Adam Ray. I guess Adam Ray.
She really could-
You're right. I'm more friends with Tony. No,
I mean,
I love Tony.
can I just say something real quick? Can I just ask Christine instead of going through you? Can I just talk to Christine? Because apparently she's dictating who the fuck's in this party,
Oh,
not you.
Second Mike Christine?
Yeah, second. I mean, what the
She
hell?
has been yapping.
She's been really letting you know who you should pick and not pick.
Yeah, well, I mean, I love all these people.
Okay.
As do you. You love everybody in that thing right there equally. Danny Braff.
No, I don't
Jim
love him.
Norton, Eric McMahon,
I like-
your old longtime friend,
I like them a lot.
Eric McMahon.
I don't love anybody in that photo. I like them a lot.
I love several people in my photo.
I love several people in your photo too. I wish Bert liked me, so I could be in that photo. Let me tell you something.
Loves you.
I would love to be in your photo, but I wasn't asked. I was asked to be in the other photo,
You're doing it,
which
dude.
stinks.
As an ambassador of Fully Loaded, you're on every date next year.
Yeah,
Would you do every date with me?
I would do every. And I told you when.
If it was 3 weekends again, 5, 4, and 4, would you do every date?
I would do every
if I was
day.
on it.
Yeah, but not for the. It would have to be for.
No, you can get $300 a show.
Oh yeah.
Full
definitely.
disclosure.
Absolutely, yeah, full disclosure.
$300 per
$300
show.
show. Yes, I'm in.
No, if the pay was right, you would do the whole tour.
Yes.
Okay.
100%.
That'd be fun. It's an easy pitch.
I
We
would
come
do-
home, we talk about the tour all week.
Oh yeah, we'd be hanging. That'd be great.
It's great.
Yeah, but who would you eliminate? Who would get the boot?
Adam Ray. So now I'm just going in order of length of time I've known people.
I'm going to say this, and this is going to be outrageous. I'm going to say it.
Mm-hmm.
If you're going to take somebody else, like say you're going to take a Norton or a Aaron Berg,
Mm-hmm.
right, or a Keith, to put in this, I would eliminate Stavi.
Really?
Yeah, because
Why?
he was there for one show, right? Came in.
Okay.
He's got his own thing going on. He's doing his own thing. He doesn't really need to be there. And
He's a good bullshit hang though too, man.
he's He's the best. He's the best.
Mm.
Or I would eliminate Adam Ray.
Yeah, I'm saying Adam. I'm just going again. That's just going down to
People you don't know as well.
people I don't know as well.
So you would rather have Adam than Aaron, Keith, or Norton?
No. Aaron in for Adam.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so Adam's gone. Aaron
Berg in.
Aaron Berg's in.
Mm-hmm.
Keith is in for Tony, and I'm in.
Wait, we just booted Tony for Keith?
I don't know. Did we? Did I just do that?
No, dude. You got to have the golden pony there. We can't get rid of Hinchcliffe now.
See.
So Christine, let me ask you. You'd rather have Tony than Keith?
Keith needs medical equipment. We need all hands on deck in case he trips on a step, dude, or dies in the pool.
Do you understand who you're talking about?
Keith.
That's Keith Robinson, the guy who fucking took you under his wing.
Absolutely.
Came down here and took you under his wing. You wouldn't be here if it wasn't for that old curmudgeon.
I want him at this party. Stavros out for Keith.
Boom. There you go. Stavros is gone. Keith is in.
Yeah. Man, Cypher really is DJing the shit out of this hang.
So it's me, DeRosa, you, Dan,
Yeah.
Bert, Adam Ray.
Adam Ray's gone, isn't he?
Is he gone?
He bumped Adam for Aaron.
So Aaron,
Mm-hmm.
2 A's. That's good.
Yeah. And then we got Keith instead of Stavros.
And then we got Tony Hinchcliffe,
Leanne's there.
Chad Daniels.
Mm-hmm.
Did we bump
Chad
him?
Daniels bumped for you.
It's bump for you.
Bump
that
for
was
me.
the first bump.
Dude, that-
DeRosa goes nowhere.
That's a hang. Me,
Soder.
you, Soda, DeRosa
Mhm.
is a killer hang.
Cypher Sounds DJing it.
Add Bert to that.
We're making Bert and Leanne laugh like fucking wildfire. Berg's coming in. He's getting a little slides. Like, you guys are smoking bats.
Yeah, Keith is sitting there just busting everybody's balls, making fun of everybody.
Keith, we don't know. Is he asleep? Is he awake? No one knows, man. We're just putting our jackets on him. Keith, will you hold everybody's jackets and hats while we go on roller coasters?
And then Tony, the golden
Yeah, that's
pony.
the other thing. If we're talking the tour, Keith's not going to be good on a tour where you're going around the city to city and every day you have to wake up and like go take a shit in a public place.
Yeah,
and-
we should not take out.
But I thought
somebody.
you guys were just doing it as like
A hang.
a barbecue.
No,
Like,
now
not
we're
the tour.
we're booking Fully Loaded next year.
We're booking it, and this is the fully loaded tour next year.
Yeah, Aaron Berg's on. First of all, Bert, I'd like you to meet Aaron Berg, and now he's on your show.
Well, the hang, that would be a great. Aaron on a hang is great. Keith in a hang is great. There's no Hollywood talk. There's no famous people talk. There's no bullshit. It's just pure laughter, busting balls, having fun, making each other laugh.
Campers mobilized. Let Leanne and Bert know that if me and Bobby did the entire tour next year, every day of the tour, we'd be coming home in between talking about it, and it's such an interactive thing, and content, and hibbity blop. Ooh, yeah. Set the mood, everybody. And tell them also, no Adam Ray, Aaron Berg.
Yeah. And Tony's on the fence.
And Tony, I don't know. I'll let you know how I feel about it. But Chad Daniels, you're outski for Bobby.
You're gone.
You'll be back on the bus.
Huh?
This would be the first bus since the tourgasm?
No, I went on one with Louie.
Okay.
But that was not as fun.
No, this will be wild.
But is this, you sleep on the bus? Do you have a bunk?
You sleep on the bus, you have a bunk also?
Can I have a bunk under you or above you so we can hold hands?
Above or under or next to?
We can.
Sometimes you're right across and we
I'll
hold
do
hands
next.
like that.
That'd be good, yeah.
It's very nice. But you're also Bert's bus. If you end up on Bert's bus, it's the recovery bus. TV situation's good, chairs are good, and that's where they have all the Normatec, the leg compressors and
What's
stuff.
that?
Just those boots I told you we have, you got to try. Christina's used them again the other day.
I
They're the
love
best.
them.
I want some.
They're just these things, they compress your legs, and they do like a whole program. It's like 30 minutes.
I didn't get nothing from the Louis tour.
No, they didn't send those to your house because you said you kind of liked them once?
No.
Did you see Rich Voss's electric bike that he just said? He goes, I like electric bikes. This thing's fun. They just sent him an electric bike.
No, but they did send me something. I think it was for that show I did with them. Me and Calta did his food show, and they sent, and Leanne sent an insane basket of stuff.
Oh, yeah, it's like a blanket and all kinds of, those things right there.
Man, oh man, getting a swag bag is the greatest.
Swag bag is the best, but here,
man.
you know, I'm the swag killer.
What do you mean?
Every festival I've ever went to that I finally, because I didn't get accepted to festivals for like 7 years, I would always, you know, the HBO Aspen, the Just for Laughs, none of them, Moon Tower, none of it. And they'd always have insane swag.
Yeah.
I mean, just great swag.
It died out, though.
Aspen gave away puffy coats one year. Like triple fat Aspen HBO on it, crazy coats. And then the year I show up, they gave away a hat. And I didn't even get the hat in the bag. I had to go down to the thing and go, hey, can I have my hat?
Look up Rectex smokers, Christine.
The one you want.
This is literally what, look at this machine that we have in our swag bag. It hasn't come yet, but like we saw them already.
Mm-hmm.
The AirPod Max headphones.
Oh, damn, man.
Damn. A watch that's like the craziest, like, but you know, like whatever Fitbit, whatever the brand he does is, but like it's a really nice one.
He gave you a full smoker?
It's this, is this it?
This is the RecTech website.
Yeah, it's I think it's the Patio Legend, I believe, is the one.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, man.
You don't even have a backyard.
I don't even have a backyard. They gave us a coupon for it.
You're going to put that on your roof?
Well, Bobby, actually, I told you I would give this to you.
Thank you, Jay. I was just making sure you remembered. I was just making you.
But the last night of the tour, these guys came out and they were cooking a bunch of stuff on it, and it was it's pretty. It's like a high tech one. It's like digital and shit.
Oh,
it's pretty neat.
Nice,
great. And you put the pellets in it too, which is great.
The thing you
I don't know how it works, but it looks like something you'd love that I would probably not use ever.
You just load that hopper with wood pellets and then set the temperature, and you're off.
It's on your phone. You're on your phone, so you can see the temperature, and then you take your brisket out, put it in a cooler for like an hour, let it cool down. The best thing I ever made was chicken thighs in a smoker. They come out like some weird orange color.
Wait, do you have a smoker?
I had one.
You don't have one now.
No, it's going.
You'll use
Sean
this.
Donnelly smoker.
Sean Donnelly smoker.
The indoor smoker.
The indoor one-bedroom apartment in Queens smoker that he couldn't use because he's a fucking asshole.
You'll use this.
I would use that, of course. And not only would I use it, I would throw a bonfire barbecue at the new house.
The new house.
And now you also need whatchamacallit. Yeah, so I have to get that coupon.
No.
When it shows up.
Yeah.
I'll let you know.
Yeah, and I'll throw the hang that we just created. I'll invite those people.
Exactly those people. Aaron Berg. Sorry, Chad Daniels.
I mean, come on.
Poor Chad Daniels.
I would rather hang out with Aaron than Chad, wouldn't you?
Well, I just know Aaron.
In a hang?
Of course.
Yeah, not because you don't like Chad. I love Chad. Great guy. But Aaron he's going to come up and say something inappropriate and be stupid. And
yeah, well, now I think Aaron's actually softened up a little bit with some of that stuff.
Well, not that stuff, but yes.
Not that stuff. Could we? I know we have very limited time, but I'd like to see this J-Lo thing you said about.
Yeah,
about her
sent it in the
singing.
thing. It's.
She's just bad.
Dude, she can't sing.
Well, you saw her performing for no people. That was nuts.
Yeah, but that's a that's a track.
What do you mean? Oh no, I'm not talking about that. I'm just saying like there's no one showing up for anything.
Yeah, well, I know a little bit about that.
Is she canceling?
People aren't buying tickets.
She canceling the tour?
This is it right here.
What do I have?
Are you going to do Limitless for us, or are you giving us a Christmas song?
I've
What
shut
are
up
you
throat,
doing?
so let's see.
Yeah.
What would you like? Would you like a Christmas song?
I
Let me
want
try to
what's in
think.
your head.
Okay. What's in my head?
I want to know what's
weather
in there.
outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Perfect. That's all I got for you.
Boo.
What is this show?
It's a talk show in the morning that she. First of all, I could sing that song.
She's doing local like news.
Yeah.
It's ABC, whatever it is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She's doing the morning. She's doing the morning press run.
Trying to sell those tickets, man.
Damn.
Well, she canceled the tour, right?
Hopefully.
Did it cancel?
I think she canceled a
Check.
lot of dates.
That wasn't like can't carry a tune bad. Listen, her thing. She's not. She's not a triple threat at anything. Probably except her best thing. She's probably good at is dancing.
Yeah, she's a dancer. I'll give her
First
that.
and foremost,
Yeah,
a
she's
dancer. After that, probably actress, then probably singer. I mean, her music was always so pop and done up anyway.
I wouldn't put singer in it at all.
She made hits, dude. You can't
What
argue
song?
that.
What's a hit?
I mean, if you had my love and it would you done to me? Did you done to me? And then, what was the other one you just said?
I'm waiting for tonight.
But today,
I'm real with Ja Rule.
Cause I'm real.
Jenny from the Block.
Jenny from the Block.
Don't be fooled by the something in my cock. I'm just Jenny from the Block.
She's not from the block.
She was something with some cock. Yes, she was.
She was not from the block.
Dude, totally from the block.
She's not from the block.
right.
Why
There's
do
so
you
many-
hate this girl? Listen, we starred in a film together. Okay.
You did not star in a film together.
The Big J Vehicle Hustlers? Maybe you're not familiar with the Big J Vehicle Hustlers, where I played the strip club in a movie about I played the DJ at a strip club in a movie about a strip club, Bobby. Yes,
All right.
I do feel I was a co-starring role with me and J-Lo.
Maybe I'm being a little too hard on her. Maybe she can't sing.
She has a bunch of hits.
Okay.
Yeah, she has a ton of hits.
But they're not necessarily, they're just like straight up like club 90s bullshit hits.
Is that Jay on Conan on the couch?
Yeah.
Oh, let me see that. You look good.
Crank it up. Turn it
I
up.
was just a funny kid, which kind of got, I guess in basketball I could do okay. I was tall. Right. They tried to get me to wrestle, but I saw that uniform, and I'm insecure enough. You know what the coach actually told me? He goes, it'd be great. You'll be in the super heavyweights. There's no one to wrestle. You just show up and win. I was too fat to have an opponent.
That's good for your self-esteem. Yeah.
Oh, I know. I had a rough go in school. In fact, the one time there was a girl that I liked in school.
I don't want to watch this anymore.
Wait, stop. I want to go back to your little...
Look at my old teeth.
I want to go back to your fake little laugh you gave yourself. Go back just one more.
I know. I had a rough go in school. In fact, the one time there was a girl that I liked in school.
I love that you knew it was funny before you took... This is a good one. You're going to love this one.
It's not the assembly.
Looks like I have gold teeth.
I like your old teeth. Aw.
Fucking Post Malone teeth.
I want to shoot you. I feel like Elmer Fudd.
Wasky Wabbit. Look at those fucking twofers.
Wow, look at those twofers,
I would
man.
cut school with her a lot and go to her house, but I think I had higher hopes for what was going to happen than
my face has gotten
She was just
smaller.
cutting school with some.
I love that you wore a hoodie with a fucking sports coat.
It's a hoodie. It's a hoodie sweater.
Is it a hoodie sweater?
It's a hoodie sweater.
Hoodie sweater.
You have a-
What happened to that?
Gone. Got fatted out of it.
You got fat out of it?
No.
You got fatter than that? No, you got
At
thin.
points in my life, I was
you got,
fatter than that for
you
sure.
got thinner than that. You look great now. You should always keep a fat jacket.
My face was pretty heavy here still. I mean, my face is pretty heavy now still, but
you look
it's-
adorable.
My
This
face
is
is
when you had a
slimmer.
25-person entourage with you.
I did walk in pretty thick to Conan O'Brien.
You walked in like 50 Cent.
Yeah,
It was
except
actually
it was
psychotic.
two wily Puerto Rican. Yeah, that was to tell you when Kim and Lewis. I was like, oh, they should be together forever. Was when at one point I was like, where's Lewis? And he goes, him and Kim are out in like it was the green rooms off of. We just told this with Conan, I believe,
Yeah, we
right?
told Conan.
Yeah, and Kim Congdon and Louis J. Gomez were just, I mean, laid out in those massage chairs that are definitely for the guests. And I mean, to the point where they were impeding people from getting into their dressing rooms. And Andy Samberg, we had to watch do like a suck it in and walk behind Lewis because Lewis just like laying
It
there. I
was
was like,
weird
oh.
positioning for reclining chairs. But the whole thing was you went to go find Kim to show her.
Christine sees no wrong in Lewis. She'll always put the blame on something else. Well, why put the chairs there if you didn't want my friend Lewis?
It was weird positioning. But the whole thing was you went to go find Kim to show her Lewis being an asshole, and then she was across from him being an asshole.
Yeah, it is hilarious. That's exactly what I was like. I go, I'm going to go grab Kim and show her what she decided to hitch her wagon to. And then I go, where is she? And then you go, right next to him. And I'm like, oh, you guys should get married today.
Yeah. Well, they are for guests.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful. But
It did kind of remind me of the...
So delightful.
And sometimes where to go.
Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
How's that? How's that good? I don't know.
Was that good enough for you?
It did remind me of this.
Oh, man, yeah, Fergie sucks so bad.
Fergie.
Can you see
It's not bad.
by the dawn's early light
What the fuck?
what so proudly waited at the twilight?
Look at the basketball players like, what the fuck is happening?
Someone laughs.
Whose broad stripes
They show somebody laugh.
and bright stars
Stalks?
through the perilous fight. O'er the rivers we watch.
Chance is laughing. Chance the Rapper's laughing. Is that your nemesis?
Anthony Anderson's confused. He's not my nemesis. He just doesn't like me.
I love him. I got his number. You want me to call him? I do.
Say Big J from the cabin wants to talk.
Oh, I think I ruined that relationship already because
Yeah.
of you.
Yeah.
I did text him and he fucking took me off his phone.
Yeah.
Through the night.
Ugh. Sounds like you're killing an animal. What the shit?
Embiid. No, wait, I'll tell you, one of them, like, you see them, like, laugh.
Oh, this guy's passing out.
Is he yawning?
Draymond Green. yeah. So I'll start laughing.
Everybody's laughing.
Steph Curry. Jimmy Kimmel.
Jimmy Kimmel's laughing. Oh, boy.
And the home.
They're all laughing at Kevin Durant.
Shit's taking 10 minutes also.
Oh, God. Well, it makes me want to become a communist. Jesus Christ.
She keep her body together.
No, Fergie was always hot. That wasn't her issue.
No.
Fergalicious, so delicious, bippity bap. What's that? You want to jack off two guys at once?
Break.
Oh,
Yes.
break. Sorry.
Now we gotta
When
take
we
a
go to break.
When
yes.
you go to break, you're going to smack off two guys at
Yes.
once. A dope show. Robert Kelly is going to be at the Music Hall in Portsmouth, New Hampshire on July 20th. And then the Showcase Lounge in South Burlington, Vermont, July 26th. After that, you got Cohoes, New York, San Diego, California, Minneapolis, Minnesota, and a whole lot more. Including Tuesday night, 7 p.m., the Fat Black Pussycat Lounge at the Comedy Cellar. The longest running comedy residency in New York history, correct?
Yeah.
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 Except the 30th when we're going to be at Limp BI.
Keith Robinson will be there if you want to go see him.
Keith Robinson will be there. Go to punchup.live/Robert Kelly. for all of his content, including his latest special, Killbox.
Make sure you check
Available
out.
right now, and you can also buy tickets and blah, 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 blah.
Blah, 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 blah. Big J's going to be this weekend, the Funny Bone, Richmond, Virginia, Friday and Saturday night. And then he's going to be at the Borgata, Atlantic City at the Big Theater, July 27th. Get your tickets and all other tour dates for Big J at bigjcomedy.com. We'll be right back.
Ooh,
What?
wait, before we go to break, I do want to plug something very much right now. David Z, who was one of the guys from Z-Rock, the ZO2 group.
Yeah.
Tonight on... some outstanding bills and taxes, and to purchase inventory and expand our product lines.
Wow. You know, my business needs working capital, but only from a reputable company that I can trust and count on. How does LendSeek work?
Fast and easy. Just apply at lendseek.com. Their AI lending platform gave my business access to over 100 funding programs with one simple application. And it costs nothing to apply.
At lendseek.com, you can receive business funding with no collateral, no prepayment penalties, and no restrictions on how you use the funds. Whatever your funding needs are, seek no more. Our AI lending marketplace has you covered. If you've been in business at least 1 year with annual revenue of at least $250,000, you could get the funding your business needs in as little as 24 hours. There's no obligation, so apply today at lendseek.com. That's LENDSEEK.com.
Hey, it's Tony. I'm here to tell you about the snoring epidemic spreading across the U.S. It's destroying sleep, ruining lives, and relationships. But I found a way to save mine, and it can do the same for you. Stop your snoring with Zeepa. I know what you're thinking. What's a Zeepa? Crazy name, right? Well, I asked, and it's Happy Z spelled backwards. It can stop your annoying snoring. Now they're telling me it's Zeepa 91. It's 91%. That means that it works for everybody. Other snoring solutions, not even close. So you're gonna buy the one that works, or the one that doesn't. You're smart. You're gonna buy a Zeepa 91. Hey, what happens if it doesn't work? Of course it's gonna work. It's Zeepa 91. Not only that, Zeepa 91 has a 91-day money-back guarantee. Everybody else, only 30. Why? Because they don't work. Having your